take so long to get dressed? Are you dressed? You about ready to go to church? Now come on. I've got to leave here in 30 minutes, so you better get with it now.
Well, that's too bad. You'll have to go without me.
What do you mean? Go without you? You're not sick?
What if I don't want to go?
Well, what if I don't want to cook your meals anymore?
Well, I can cook microwavable meals, I guess.
Come on, out. Out of that bed, come on.
Mom, I don't have to go to church. It's not mandatory like school. They're not going to come and take me away if I don't go.
What has gotten into you all of a sudden?
What do you mean, what has gotten into me? I've decided I don't want to go to church.
Just today or forever?
No, I've thought about it.
What about what?
Not going to church. I don't think I want to go to church anymore. I don't think that this God is a very nice person. I've heard about all the bad things that religion does to the world, and I don't want to be another person who uses religion to do bad things. So I'm going to stay home.
Just exactly what do you mean that God does bad things? Like what?
Like creating people that argue and war against each other for years and years. Do you know how many wars have been started over religion? Nearly every war in the history of mankind has been about religion in some way.
And you know what? That God still exists, always will, and always has.
Well, if God still exists, then how can you explain all of his loving and very much loved
to the
children?
Garden of Eden. And by going to church, going to Sunday school, Bible study, you learn about all the things about God and Jesus.
I've been learning for an entire 18 years about this God and this Jesus. And I think now that I'm becoming an adult, I can make my own decisions about what to go to and what not to go to. Of course, school is not optional, but you know. If I don't want to go to church, I don't want to go to church.
You know what I think? I think the devil's got this grip on you.
Oh, too.
Oh, yes, I do. I know. Or you wouldn't be acting this way. Okay, why all of a sudden you have decided that God does bad things and you don't want to go to church anymore?
Well, I've been having little heart-to-hearts with myself. I've been looking into it. I've been reading the news and reading history, and I just don't think it's a good practice.
It couldn't be possible that you, ever since the new family on the block has moved in and has made no secret of the fact that they are atheists, and you go to school with their daughter.
What, so you think Stephanie's converting me now? Just
I
because...
think obviously somebody has been influencing you and your thoughts.
So what, now Stephanie's like the spawn of the devil or something?
Yeah, atheists do not believe in God and all that, and now that's what you're saying. But as you say, you've been looking into it and all that kind of stuff. So this is your own decision? And Stephanie did not have anything to do with this?
Well, she certainly helped me open my eyes. I mean, think of it, Mom. There are kids that are being born into Christian families all the time, and all they are getting fed is this Jesus, God, Jesus, God. They don't get any outside sources. There are other religions out there. There's tons of religions. And
Yeah.
you're showing yourself that because of this culture of inbreeding and teaching your children that God is right, God is the truth, and never letting them open their eyes, and whenever they question anything, telling them that it's the devil's work, it's just creating a culture of people who hate the outside world. You proved it by saying that Stephanie was influencing me to be with the devil or whatever.
So now you think you're old enough and mature enough to make all of your own decisions.
I do. I think I'm old enough and mature enough to see a bad thing and to know when I want to get out of it.
Not just an excuse not to get up on Sunday morning to go to church.
I'm up on Sunday mornings. I watch TV or read a book.
Well, okay, young lady, I'm going to church. And since you are grown and mature and all of that, I expect you to start acting like you are a grown adult. And things like cleaning up the house, starting with your room here first, and including the bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll expect Sunday dinner to be on the table when I get back.
All right.
All right?
I'll ask Satan to start cooking.
I'm sorry, what?
I'll ask Satan to start cooking.
Don't get smart with me, young lady, because I'm not through talking to you yet. Have you discussed this big decision with your father?
Not yet.
We'll see that. No, my boy, please. I have a roast. Of course, you know. All right. All right. That's the way you want to work it.
Have fun.
You're going to be sorry,
Thank
but
you,
that's
Mom.
all right. I'll pray for you.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh, you better hurry because that roast, takes 3 hours to cook.
I'm gonna cook a roast for you. Oh.